Pokemon Day is oh so close and things are heating up like crazy. We have a brand new rumor, some really interesting posts from the Riddler, and much, much more. Let's dive in. All right, so last night, Riddler Crew straight up just posted this image with no context at all, and it is a massive poster showcasing a handful of different Pokemon, right? You've got Mewtwo on here, you've got Lapras, Charizard, Yveltal, Serena, Lycanroc, Psyduck, Pikachu, and then you've got this character what seems to be holding a Game Boy in a very unique art style for Pokemon, and then you've got the different kind of consoles laying out on the table, and I believe this is in Chinese. And again, no context at all, and then the Riddler response to that says, all games ahead of NS era assemble here. Don't think it's exclusive to China only. We will see. So I guess this is a Chinese poster. Now, I'm gonna be real, and I probably should do a little bit more research just for the future, but I don't really know what the situation of Pokemon in China is. I simply don't. I do know that Pokemon Quest was brought to China. I believe that was like somewhat of an introduction. I don't think Pokemon is like that big in China because I know that there's like different kind of regulations and laws around media consumption and stuff. But I think that Pokemon is getting into the Chinese market, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, this post is really interesting. I'm curious to see if we get it on this side of the world or anything relevant to it. And shout outs, Pokemon Quest is actually dope, by the way, on a side note. But anyway, very interesting stuff, especially when we're kind of on the potential horizon of them releasing a lot of these old titles on the Nintendo Switch as part of like their Nintendo Switch Online package. So again, stay tuned for that. Not saying it's anything definitive, but worth mentioning. Now, Centro goes and reposts this and says it's a 4K poster of the new, quote, travel with your Pokemon dream, quote, short film. So apparently this is ultimately for an animation for a short film. That's like the important part here, but that could again tie to kind of some of the stuff that they're working on or some of the stuff that they're doing as they kind of reveal different things for Pokemon Day. So I think this is something to watch. Like I said, we may not say anything about this, but I think it's definitely something to watch. Before I talk about the leaks and rumors and all that good stuff, I want to let you guys know I'm doing a giveaway right now to celebrate Pokemon Day and have you check out my Project Alestrals. It's totally free to enter. You can check out the link in the description below, and you have a chance to win this awesome prize, which includes actually a Sword and Shield Nintendo Switch Lite, which is a nice little collector's item. You've got a Celebrations ETB. You've got a Dragonite EX Delta from my collection, created by TGA, a Hydrake promo, only 58 of those ever produced, and then a Leviathan prototype plushie for my game Alestrals. All you gotta do is check out the giveaway in the description below. We're shouting it out to celebrate Pokemon Day. Just check out my Project Alestrals. We're working on developing it. We raised $1.5 million on Kickstarter last year, and we're launching officially this summer. So just follow us on social media, check us out, and celebrate Pokemon Day in style with this sweet giveaway. Let's keep talking leaks. All right, so the Riddler then goes on to post this. Now, if you saw the other video the other day, we talked a little bit about Paradox Suicune. The Riddler's been posting this image here, crossed off the one that most people would assume Suicune looks like. We're thinking Suicune's gonna look like a dragon when all is said and done. It apparently is not the same as the depiction in the artwork that we've seen. Now, when we look at this next post, the Riddler says the vibe for PV, which is Paradox Virizion, be like these. And it's actually Iron Jugulus, the Hydreigon Paradox form, and then Iron Tyranitar, or whatever it's called, Thorns, I think it is, the Tyranitar form. So very, very interesting, right? Like, this is a very interesting post saying kind of this is the vibe to expect from Virizion. So we're gonna expect kind of this more metallic, rigid, spiky looking, you know, kind of futuristic vibe for, you know, Cyborg Virizion. So keep an eye out on that. That'll be very interesting to watch and see for sure. And then kind of one of the big things here, right, is this post. And again, we did this yesterday. I always say this with a grain of salt, dude. Like, we're less than a week away. It's very possible that this stuff leaks, but there's also the majority likelihood that someone just made this up, right? But it is very interesting. So let's talk about it. There's another post that's going around. Light posted again, 75,000 views right now on Twitter. So a lot of hype around this as well. It's kind of going around the other websites and stuff. But let's see. So it says it starts with a cinematic generated footage of a massive orange cloud shooting pink lightning. From the left of the screen, a purple chimera dragon hyena approaches and snarls. So potentially a new Pokemon in general. This is interrupted by the sound-like ambulance horn. A robotic horse hovering off the ground approaches. As they both close in on the camera, a massive swirl of white light. Oh, maybe this is actually Suicune and Virizion. A massive swirl of white light shines through the storm with two dark eyes coming through. Cut to Ishihara and Utsunomiya, who, I totally butchered that, who explained that you've seen a trailer for the Storms of History. So I think that is supposed to be them. Paid expansion for Scarlet and Violet that's coming later this year. More info at a later date. Then, so the DLC, right? So this is saying that it's going to start off with the DLC announcement, which we're expecting. Whether it's 1 DLC or 2 is to be determined. More info at a later date. Brief segment on the Generation 9 cards. Big focus on the new Terrestrial mechanic in the TCG. So not surprised to see that. Pokemon segments for Cafe, Go, Masters. Not surprising there. Unite Celebration music that shows a bunch of different Pokemon. There's a ton of different Pokemon that are going to be added to Unite. Zacian was just teased. We know Lapras, Umbreon, Chandelure, like a lot of leaks for that. So I could see them confirming some of that stuff. Unova shirts, which last year they did shirts for, I think it was Sinnoh they did, which would have made sense. Pokken League, the sequel to Pokken Tournament. So saying that there's a new Pokken, the combat is actually like Tekken now. Promises a roster of 40 fighters, stating that not all older fighters will return. The 6 feature Pokemon in the box are Delphox, Lucario, Pikachu, Libre, Tyranitar, Ceruledge, and Poliwrath. Very good group. I love the mix. You throw in the new Paldean Pokemon. Releases on September 1st. Demo available after the Direct. That would actually be nuts. Seems like it's going to wrap up at the 20-minute mark, but then, boom, they have a big announcement. Ishihara comes back on. Cut to footage of Stadium and Stadium 2 on the Switch. Before they go to the import menu, loading Pokemon Home, they scroll through grayed out Switch titles until they reach Pokemon Red. The footage changed through various points in Red, fighting Brock, Lavender Town, SS Anne. It transitions into similar scenes from Johto, the Burned Tower, Runes of Alpha, and Mount Silver. It leads to Hoenn, Birch, Old Mauville, Sootopolis. Simultaneously, we see their respective trade animations, and all their teams go into Pokemon Home. Boom. This is the big Nintendo Switch kind of collection retro game thing here. This is a very detailed description, if we're being honest. Never seen a leaker this detailed. But at the same time, if you guys remember, like, the legit Sword and Shield leak, the Affleck leak, my dude was pretty detailed. He was pretty detailed. Anyway, returning to live action, the two announced that Game Boy games are coming to Nintendo Switch Online with online features and events enabled. That would be pretty big. First 2 gens will be compatible with Stadium, allowing you to raise your team to the max. Red, Blue, Yellow are releasing alongside Stadium. Gold, Silver, Crystal releasing alongside Stadium 2 in the summer. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald coming out holiday 2023. They acknowledge the fans have been waiting to replay the 3rd generation, especially after the 3DS stopped at Johto. In order to hold the fans of the advanced era, Fire Red, Leaf Green, along with Pinball RS will be releasing after the presentation. Bro, I remember playing these games. They thank everyone for their support, and that's it. Just over 26 minutes. Cap this. There you go. That's the rundown. I mean, listen, that would legit, like, it's not even that crazy. Like, this honestly seems like the most realistic post we've seen. Like, this is realistic. I don't think it's real per se, but I'm saying it sounds realistic, right? DLC. We're expecting DLC. No big deal there, right? Showing off the 2 legendaries, cool. You got your shoutouts for all the other stuff. Go, Cafe, Masters Unite. You got the t-shirts. They did that last year with the original Stitch, I believe it is. Then they revealed a Pokken. No one sees Pokken coming, but very legit, right? Ceruledge makes it sense a lot there. You know, then they come back, boom, Stadium's coming, right? They got the different, you know, the kind of Nintendo Switch Online games, which would be huge, dude. They would sell so much Nintendo Online. You got the Red, Blue, Yellow. You got, I mean, it's not that crazy. I'm just saying, it's not that crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And that's that, guys. Make sure you guys enter the incredible giveaway we have going on right now for Pokemon Day. Just check out my Project Alestrals. I don't have anything to sell you right now. We're just building the game, so I'd love for you guys to be a part of it and just hang out with us. We are in Discord. We're doing gameplay. We're doing card reveals. We're building set 2 with you guys. It's amazing, so definitely check it out. I would love to see you guys check it out, and again, you have a chance to win some pretty dope stuff from my personal stuff. So there you go. That's that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon with more Pokemon Day news, leaks, rumors, and updates and more. Check out this video. Bye.